Welcome back to the Party's Over podcast. I'm your host, Kyler Donaghy. Back with my co-host, as always, Jonathan, the boy who lives Stolke. How are you, John?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. For the vast majority of you who are not watching on YouTube, Jonathan has a little scar on his face where a cat scratched him, and he looks very Harry Potter-esque.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My cat fell off my headboard and wounded me.
Yeah.
It's been 2 months since we've done this.
It has. Too long.
Yeah. And we need to get more back into it.
We really do.
But,
we really do.
We're here.
Yeah.
I think the last time we did it was the Meg episode.
Was it really?
I think so.
Wow, we just left him on a low note too then, huh?
That's rude. I think that's one of our better ones.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it. All right. What are we starting off with today?
I don't know. You got any small talk you want to discuss?
Packers game sucked.
Packers game. I disagree. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Did you watch?
I did.
Interesting.
Well, kind of. I watched the beginning of it, then I watched the movie, and then I watched the end of it. And while I was watching the movie, I had my ESPN app open, so I was watching the play-by-play.
I suppose.
But my fantasy football kicker on the Eagles went crazy.
Very good.
I don't remember his name, but he got me 10 points, which is pretty cool.
There you have it.
Yep.
The Packers kicker looks better than last year's Packers kicker, so I'm excited about that.
That's pretty cool.
Still not Mason Crosby, who's out there on a free agent, so I don't know why they don't just sign him. But
yeah. Packers quarterback, he broke his leg.
Now he's gonna be out for 3 weeks. He'll be back in time for the Bears.
Pretty pissed off. I have him on my bench on my fantasy team.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Who's your starter?
Caleb Williams.
Oh, that's tougher.
I'm gonna in 3 hours we'll answer that question again. We'll see.
I suppose. Yeah.
But I have high hopes.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen somebody go out with painted nails and throw for 4,000 yards in the season. So I don't think he's gonna be the first.
You better watch out because it's gonna happen.
If Tom Brady had broken that barrier, it'd be a different story. But
yeah.
That's one he decided not to touch. So
I don't know something about kissing kids. That's where I was gonna take that, but I couldn't finesse it in there.
I see.
Yeah.
The Queen of Chicago.
The Queen of Chicago. Yep.
I'm excited. I'm hoping he's going to be a flop.
I have high hopes. I can't wait for them to not be realized.
Yeah. I mean, the Chicago thing is it's every couple of years there's hype because they have a high round draft pick. And then it's oh, yeah, we poorly run our organization. So it never works out. I could be wrong.
No,
I hope not.
That's about how it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was doing my fantasy football draft because that's kind of why I'm back into football again this year. And I got him in the third round. And
Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I was yeah, dude, I got so much faith in this guy. And then come around 7 or 8, I'm should I? Should I have so much faith in this guy?
I think that's how fantasy football, I think that's just how it is.
Yeah. So I hopped in there and I found some deadbeat quarterback named Jamie Love or something like that. Some fucking bum, but...
You're talking about Jordan Love?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You got immediately injured. Fucking bust, you ask me.
Well, he's coming back, but...
we'll see.
Yeah.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Beat the Bears twice last year. Probably going to do it again twice this year. Honestly, with our backup quarterback, we could probably take the Bears down twice.
I find that doubtful.
I don't.
Yeah, currently, you are projected to beat us twice. This is true.
Correct.
Yeah. Yep.
It's pretty likely.
It's because he hasn't seen Caleb play yet.
I have seen him play in college. It was...
Yeah, he's mid.
He had a really good junior year, and then his senior was okay, and they're first overall.
Yeah, I seen that video of him crying in the stands, and I was oh, this guy should be shot.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that, but...
I do.
Okay. Have you considered being a cop?
Not going to touch that one.
All right. Explain what we're doing today.
Yeah, so what we've done here is, if you can see on this poorly made graph that I have, I made this hastily right before we started.
I can't read that from here, so I'm really doubting they can read it.
All right, well, let me show you. It says, in my horrible handwriting, we got this little spectrum graph grid. Yeah.
Graph?
Sure. We got, on the top here, grab a beer with. Bottom, no beers, although it would appear I wrote bears. Over here, on this side, we got no dates. Over here, we got would let date. What we're going to do, right, we got a randomly generated list of roundabout 50 celebrities, famous people, whatnot. We're going to rank them on a spectrum. Dudes we would grab a beer with, and dudes we would be cool with our sisters dating. Or if you have a bad relationship with your sisters, imagine I don't know, person who you care about and do not want to see abused or heartbroken. We want to
Let's
hop
get
into
after
it.
All right. First is John Mulaney.
John Mulaney.
Yep.
Didn't he do a bunch of coke and like cheat on his wife a whole bunch?
Yep. I'm going. I'd get a beer with him.
Oh,
Would
hell
not
yeah,
let
I
him
would.
date my sister.
Yeah. So you're saying top corner?
Let me see the left. That's no dates.
No
Yep.
dates.
Top left.
Right here.
Hard top left.
All right. We'll go for initials. We got a lot of dudes.
We are doing 50. Did we already say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, roundabout. We'll see.
Yeah, there was at least one former president that was repeated in here, so we'll see if there's others.
George Washington.
All right, what are you saying?
I don't know. Are we talking sober John Mulaney or
I don't know if there's ever
Funny.
been a sober John Mulaney.
John Mulaney?
I think he gets sober for periods.
Oh, is he back on coke again?
I don't know.
Oh, well.
Me and John don't keep up much these days.
I'm gonna say no dates, but like, if he's not as funny sober. So like, if he stays sober, I'm probably gonna keep him right around this middle section here.
Okay. Yeah, his last special was not
Not very.
It
good.
wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great.
But he was in the Puss in Boots movie, and that was funny.
Was he?
Oh yeah, he played the purple guy.
The purple guy. The antagonist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Cool. All right, moving on. Shawn Mendes. I don't know much about Shawn Mendes.
Yeah,
so
me
I'm gonna let
neither.
you go first.
He was on the Forbes 30 under 30 back in like 2016.
Is that a money-based thing or a success-based thing?
I think it's success based.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say no dates, no beers because I don't know who he is. Really.
I gotta concur. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Nothing against him. I have no idea.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure he's a nice guy. I'd put him somewhere like I wouldn't get a beer with him because he's a random dude and he's famous. Probably don't have a lot in common with him.
True.
But I'd put him like right around here. You know.
Yeah, I'll say that. I'll agree with that. All right. Next guy. Give me beers, give me dates. Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves. Yeah, I mean, he's 50. That'd be a little weird. My sisters are all in their early 20s.
My sisters are like in their 40s.
Okay, that's fair.
Or almost to their 40s.
But yeah, I would say max beer.
Yeah, max beer, max dates.
Yeah.
If I could go to Thanksgiving and fucking Keanu Reeves was there, phenomenal.
Keanu Reeves is the type of dude to give you like a motorcycle for Christmas, you know?
Yeah. And a hug.
And a hug.
What a guy.
I bet he makes really intense eye contact when you talk. Like not weird eye contact, like just that you're the only person in the room eye contact, you know? Yeah.
Like he's dialed in even though you're talking about something stupid like the Chicago Bears quarterback.
Someone was talking about that with me, I'd be dialed in too.
I see. Okay. Next, we got Lewis Hamilton. Again, I do not know who that is.
Haven't a clue.
We're going to skip that.
All right.
Kevin Hart. I'd say beers, like mid-tier beers, no dates. I don't dislike Kevin Hart.
Talking
He was
up in here.
Yeah, I guess. I don't dislike Kevin Hart. He was just I loved him in middle school, but now that I'm an adult, it's like, first of all, why are you on every ad and stop talking so much?
Yeah,
I think he's a good comedian, but I would not want to see him at Thanksgiving dinner because I think he'd talk the entire time.
That'd be miserable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'd get a beer with him.
I don't like most of his comedy never landed on me because I'm, white.
You serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was never wild about his stuff.
I was a huge fan in my younger years. Me and all my friends liked him. But yeah, I'd say beers, no dates. Next we got PewDiePie. Isn't he is he one of the internet guys that turned creepy?
I don't think he's a creepy one. Didn't he I see on Instagram every now and then he's doing something cool like bodybuilding and said the N-word on a bridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know much about him, but all those early YouTube guys I associate with Fred, who is really annoying, so I'm going no beers, no dates.
From what I've seen, my wife watches the videos. I would put him up there as a right around here in the not like my top priority to get a beer going on a date, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
How do you abbreviate PewDiePie? PV?
PDP?
PDP. All right.
It's weird. Tom Holland. I'm going beers and dates.
Beers and dates?
Yeah. Cool guy.
Is he? All right. I trust you.
Do you know who Tom
I
Holland
know
is?
he's the Spider-Man guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He has a nice watch collection. That's all I know about him.
Yeah. He's, I think, engaged to Zendaya. She's cool.
Sweet.
All right, Logan Paul. I get a beer with him.
I get a beer, no date.
No
It's
dates.
a hard,
Absolutely no dates.
hard no for me, man.
Yeah. I get a beer with him, though.
Right over John Mulaney?
Yeah.
LP.
I get a beer with him. You know, like, hey, what's it like to get your ass beat by a 60-year-old guy? Hasn't happened yet, but
No, that's the
Calling
other,
my
that's,
bets.
that's the other one.
is it?
Yeah, Logan Paul is the guy who desecrated a corpse in Japan.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to him about that, too.
Nonetheless, he stays up there.
Yeah, same. All right, next we got Bad Bunny. I'd get a beer with Bad Bunny.
I think there'd be a pretty intense language barrier there.
Could be fun, though.
Okay. Would you let him date your sister, though?
I'll put him in the middle. Don't know. Don't have enough information on him.
On the line?
Yeah. What about you?
I'm not wild about his music.
Well, same.
But, who knows?
I'm being completely honest. I don't know anything about this guy, so I'm just throwing that out there. For all I know, he could be like a serial
Oh,
murderer.
excuse me. I know that, whenever I was walking back to my room on a Saturday night and I was yelling, that would just ruin my night. But,
Are you talking about your old roommate?
yeah.
Okay.
You know who I'm referring to.
Yep.
So for that purpose, Bad Bunny kind of has a bad taste in my mouth.
Interesting.
But I don't know. He could be a fun guy to get a beer with, I'm sure. Maybe he's a really intellectual guy. Maybe he's super cool.
Could be.
I don't know.
All right, next we got Dave Chappelle. I'm saying it. Beers and dates.
Yeah, I'd throw him up there with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. I'd say a little below Keanu, but up there, yeah.
A little bit of Keanu on the date or the beer spectrum, or both.
Date.
Okay, so we'll...
Nah, just throw him in the same spot.
Same spot? All right.
Yeah, I really like him.
I like Dave Chappelle. He's a good one.
He's funny as hell. Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Takes care of his people. Next, we got Ryan Reynolds. Above everybody else. Deadpool?
Yeah, I know who he is. Do you find his voice a little bit annoying? I don't want to get a beer with him purely because I don't want to hear his little Deadpool voice.
I find his voice sultry and alluring.
Okay, alrighty then. Let's not talk about it anymore. We're gonna put him right. We'll put him in the top corner for you there, bud.
Thank you. You don't have to just go with what I'm saying. You can,
I got a couple of my own in there as well. I think Ryan Reynolds, every character is now just a different version of Deadpool. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, but he's handsome.
He is super handsome. Super handsome.
So definitely on the sister front. And if I went to a bar with Ryan Reynolds, I'd be on top of the world.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, next we got Usain Bolt. Again, the language barrier.
Mm-hmm.
But
does he speak English? He's Jamaican. They speak English in Jamaica, right?
oh, he is Jamaican.
I think.
Yeah,
they got a heavy accent. But
I do both. I like Usain Bolt.
I don't know anything about his personal life.
I don't either, but he's really fast.
I know he's got a bunch of gold medals, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I hear he likes chicken nuggets.
Oh.
Apparently he eats 50 nuggets from McDonald's a day, or he did when he was running.
Well, yeah, that's a winner for me.
Yeah. Brad Pitt.
Is Brad Pitt a good guy?
I don't think so. I'm going beers, no dates.
I could see
he's had a lot of wives, hasn't he?
I could see him being super pretentious. I don't think I want to get a beer with him much either.
Let's see how many wives he's had. I'd go drinking with him, though. Don't know if it'd be fun, but hey, you're not dating my sister. I don't have to see you again. He's had 2 wives. That's not. I thought he had 7. But
Is he still married to that one girl?
nope. Angelina Jolie divorced 2019.
Oh wow.
6 children. My goodness. Jennifer Aniston doesn't have any kids. I don't know about Angelina Jolie, so that leads me to believe he has many baby mamas, which stay away from my sisters.
They did that whole
Oh, was that them?
Yeah, they just adopted 86 kids.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you saying? What's your take?
If nothing else, I feel like he has some good stories, but I don't want him. I wouldn't want him to anybody I know. I would put him like there are worse dudes out there. Case in point, Logan Paul. I would put him like right up in here. Like maximum get a beer with. Pretty minimal on the dating scale.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. All right, next we got Mr. Beast.
Well, he gives away a lot of money.
Yeah,
That would,
but also, you never know when he's gonna be like, if we drop a car on this guy and he survives, he gets $10,000. It's like, I don't want that hanging over my head. I get a beer with him, but again, I don't want to see him at family functions.
I want to see him right around Christmas time, birthdays.
That's fair, but if it's not Christmas time and birthdays, he's just gonna torture you and make you do horrible tasks for money instead.
That's fair.
Which isn't cool.
But
I mean, it's cool to watch, but I don't know if I want to be a part of it.
Yeah. I don't watch his stuff because I don't know. But like some of the dudes at work do it, and like it's something that's kind of messed up, man.
Yeah.
Like we locked this guy in a sensory deprivation tank for 18 hours. If he doesn't, all he has is a single razor blade. If he doesn't kill himself, he gets $100,000.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's that gruesome, but yeah.
Well, you get like
it gets pretty wild. I don't watch his stuff religiously, but if it pops up, sometimes I'll watch like 10 minutes of it. It's like, oh, sucks to be that guy. Not him, but the contestants.
Where are we putting him?
I'd say high beers mid date.
Right in here?
Or mid no date. Sorry.
Mid no date? Okay, so right over Brad Pitt?
Yeah. I'd give him more date credits than Brad Pitt.
More date. We'll put him right over the G.
Okay.
Cool.
Next we got Joe Rogan.
I'm going to say
Do it.
Now, here's a guy I don't want to see at Thanksgiving. You know?
I'm kind of torn on that because it'd be like, holy shit, Joe Rogan's at Thanksgiving, but then it'd also be like, I don't want to hear about alien spacecraft for 6 hours.
I bet you it would get really old really fast.
I listen to most of his podcasts.
Yeah.
But would it be more annoying in real life?
I don't
That's
think
the question.
I don't think it would be as like I'm not saying he goes like in the no dates category by any means.
He seems like a decent guy.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I'd give him high beer mid dates, personally. But where would you go?
I would put him in the mid beers purely because like I want to keep the beer count low. The last thing that I want is a jiu-jitsu black belt arguing politics drunk off his ass.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. How'd you get paralyzed? Joe Rogan snapped my neck.
I would...
Because I told him that aliens aren't real. I don't know.
I would put him like on the middle line, right in between... I don't know who that is, and PewDiePie. I'll put him like right in here.
Who was that?
KM? I don't know. Kyler Murray?
No. I don't know. We don't have a KM. John Mulaney.
No, I got John Mulaney in the top corner here. KH?
Kevin Hart.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So where we put him?
I'd put him right here. That's just me, though.
Okay.
I'm open to...
I would give him more date credit, but that's fine. All right. Patrick Mahomes. I don't know that I want either of the things for Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
I would get a beer with him, but I don't feel like it'd be that good of a time.
Yeah, man. He gives off... who's that Eastbound and Down? Kenny Powers?
Sure.
But, like, less cool, you know?
Yeah. Are you saying that just because he sounds like him?
Oh, no, like... He sounds more like Kermit the Frog. I was going to make fun of his voice over Kermit the
he
Frog.
does
But, like,
sound like
he
Kermit the
talks
Frog.
like him. When he's telling stories, you're like, holy shit.
That's true. Where are you putting him?
I would put him... Also, I find his brother and dad insufferable every time I see him on the news. So that would lead me to believe he's probably pretty insufferable too. Right around here, no date, no beers.
I agree with that. I would get a beer with him if the opportunity arose, but I would not seek it out.
Same.
All right. Next, we got Steph Curry.
I think he's a really good dude.
Seems like
Everything I've heard about him says he's a really, really solid guy.
Yeah.
I would put him up here with the
I agree with that.
the winners stack.
Yeah. Trevor Noah. You know who that is?
I know the name.
It's the guy from The Daily Show.
Is he the South African guy?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's funny.
I think I'd get a beer with him. No, I disagree with that. I think I'd let him date my sister. I would not get a beer with him. Like, he's smart and seems like a decent dude. I don't find him that entertaining, though.
I'm going to throw him down there because I think that's the only guy we're going to get in that category. So
Sure.
we got to have somebody down there.
Mm-hmm.
Got him.
LeBron James.
I can only imagine, like, the discord that would be sown at family functions. Like, when he walks in the room and I'm like, hey, is that Michael Jordan? Yeah, no, it's not. I didn't fucking think so. You know?
Interesting.
Because, LeBron James is not better than Michael Jordan.
They got different play styles.
Yeah, Michael Jordan has a good one.
Better.
LeBron James is a dog shit one.
What does he have, like 4 rings, 5 rings?
Let's not focus on the little details here.
I think he's got 5. He's got 3 in Miami, 1 in Cleveland, 1 in LA.
Does he have 3 in Miami? I thought it was 4.
Let's find out. Pretty sure it was 3 in Miami. Yeah, he had 3 in Miami. Oh, no, he had 2 in Miami, 1 in Cleveland, 1 in LA.
Yeah.
4-time champion. Okay. Yeah, I don't know where I'd put LeBron. He's a very high-class man. I don't know if I'd want to get a beer with him. He's got a lot of money, though, so if he dated my sisters, that'd be cool.
That'd be pretty cool. I imagine you get to go to a lot of games.
Yeah. What are we thinking?
And he's been with his wife forever, so probably a pretty good guy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad dude. I'm not trying to say that. I just think the cultural disconnect between me and him would be pretty vast because grew up significantly different, and he now has billions of dollars, and I have not that. So, yeah, put him where you want.
You want to say high on the date spectrum, low on or medium on the beer spectrum? I put him like right around here, right around W.
Sure.
Yeah, I think LeBron James would be a good guy. Definitely worse options out there.
Yeah.
Case in point, whoever PM is.
I don't remember.
Patrick Mahomes.
It's the one. Yep.
Or Shawn Mendes.
Yeah. Well, Shawn Mendes is based purely off of we don't really know anything about him. So.
He should have thought of that.
That's fair.
He should fucking do better.
That's fair. All right, Justin Bieber.
I'm going to put him pretty low on both spectrums, actually.
Really?
I don't think I want to talk to the guy. I don't really want him dating my sister.
I don't know. He's been with his wife for a long time. Seems like a decent dude. Just got too famous too quick, but he seems like he's pretty fed up by that, which leads you to believe he might be kind of wants to be a normal guy.
He abandoned a monkey in Germany. You think that's funny?
What?
He had a pet monkey. He took it out to Germany. Realized he didn't have the customs or like the custom shit to get it back, and just left it there.
What would you do with it?
I would have fought for that monkey. Not Justin Bieber though. He just left that fucker in a hotel. I don't think that's cool.
Well, I don't know if I have a leg to stand on here because I had a fish in Okinawa and I had to leave it there.
I would have at least eaten it.
The fish?
Yeah.
Why? It was a goldfish. wasn't like a trout.
Sir Swimmington?
Yeah, Sir Swimmington.
Who did you go to?
One of the guys at 265.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But at least you didn't just abandon him in the barracks room. You passed him off to somebody respectfully.
Suppose.
Justin Bieber, my book, no beers, no dates.
That's fair. I'd say medium beers, medium dates, but you can put them where you want.
So we're talking like a dead center?
Sure. The Biebs.
I think I'm just being biased because I don't like his music and I think he's ugly.
All right. Cristiano Ronaldo. Language barrier, yeah.
Yeah. Isn't he like a really good guy though?
I don't know anything about him. I know he plays soccer.
Yeah.
And he doesn't speak English. At least I assume it's not his first language. I'm saying no.
Really?
I'm not a soccer fan.
I only know.
But he's kind of in the same thing as LeBron, though, because he's got a lot of money. So that'd be cool.
I think he's like, from what I've heard, a really good dude. Now, admittedly, we haven't hung out in a while.
Sure.
But do you ever hear about the Coke thing, where like there was a can of Coke on his press table and he like moved it aside and drank the water and Coke stock like dropped?
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think that'd be pretty cool. Imagine you were rolling with Ronaldo because you're his brother-in-law, and that's when you like take a sip of your brand new energy drink company that you just invested $10,000 in and watch it spike up.
That would be cool. That'd be
Seems
nice
like-
to be able to just affect the market by existing.
Please, Chris, please, I need this. I put so much money in this company.
Drink it, brother.
You gotta, please.
Please.
And he's like, okay, man, just leave me alone.
So where you putting him?
For me, I would put him right around PewDiePie.
Okay.
Up in here.
All right. Next we got Jason Momoa. I'm saying high beers, high dids.
I would concur. I'd put him in the winner stack.
Yep. Jim Carrey. I'd say high beers, no dates, right up there with whoever
Yeah,
those guys
he's
are.
kind of nuts right now, ain't
Yeah. Seems like he kind of went off the deep end a little bit.
he? Yeah.
Funny, though.
Oh, yeah, funny guy. Great physical comedy.
All right. I don't know anything about this guy, so I'm going to let you take this one. Markiplier.
He does YouTube videos about video games. He has a podcast. I think that's pretty silly. Way better than ours.
Most are.
Yeah. A lot more listeners, too.
Most are.
Yep.
I don't know about that. I think there's hundreds of thousands of podcasts with 10 or below listeners.
But I think his stuff's funny. From what he seems like a good dude. He did like a, I forget where I was going with that. But, you
I
know,
see.
good guy.
Put him where you'd like. I know nothing about this man.
I'd throw him in the winner stack. That's just me.
Okay. Make it happen.
Call him an MP.
Elon Musk. I'm saying beers, no dates.
Yeah, I'm going to throw him in the, whatever you call this pile here.
Yeah.
Seems like
the morally challenged but entertaining folk.
Mm-hmm. Seems like a cool guy. But yeah, man, I don't think I'd want him in the family functions.
Yeah, he's got a lot of kids with a lot of ladies, so I don't
Yeah.
think he would make it to a family function.
Very, very true.
All right.
But wouldn't it be cool? You roll to the family function. What's outside? 17 Cybertrucks. Merry Christmas. You get to look like a douchebag now.
I don't think that would be cool, because every time I see a Cybertruck, it just makes me mad. I saw one yesterday, and like my day got significantly worse just by seeing it in my rearview mirror. Why are you fucking dumb? Why do you have that?
There's one at work, and
Really?
I like the higher ups building,
Okay.
and there was like I was walking out of the higher ups building, and as I was walking out, there was a bunch of gentlemen who I don't know, but all appeared to be very, very important, and they were standing next to one, pointing at it, just, like talking shit. And there was a guy coming up behind me, which is a very disgruntled look on his face, and he then hopped in that Cybertruck after like me and him both approached and could hear these gentlemen dogging on it
Interesting.
super hard, and I thought that was funny.
Very nice. Next we got Conor McGregor.
High beers, no dates. Well,
I'd agree with that. I don't know anything
Actually-
about his personal life, but I'd be afraid he'd beat the shit out of my sisters.
no, he's been with his wife for like a super long time.
How often does she have black eyes?
I don't know. I would hear me out on this one. I would put him at the like mid no dates, but right around this middle section on the beer spectrum, because
Neutral beers?
I would say neutral beers, because like it could be a really good night, or he could fling a parking meter through someone's car.
That's true.
It's really 50-50.
Well, I think the good thing about getting beers with people is you're not responsible for them.
That's
You
true.
can just leave if they start attacking people for no reason.
That's true.
I'd say mid to high beers, personally. No dates.
No. Okay, so hard no date, mid to high beers.
Yeah.
You want them up here in this? We'll call them the entertainer stack, or the
I'd put them a little lower than them.
right on the end of the O.
Yeah.
This is super unrelated. But I was thinking about this yesterday. Why do you think MMA fighters don't do what NASCAR does and just like they're all tatted up anyways? Why not throw like the Amazon logo on there for a couple $100?
You think they'd only get a couple $100?
Well, I imagine a good fighter could get a shit ton of money. Like how much? Like,
well, don't they do sponsors on their shorts and stuff?
Yeah, they do.
And their
but
gloves?
Like, that comes, that goes. You probably don't even see any of that money. I imagine it's all UFC shit. So how much do you think? Like Conor McGregor, the face at MMA, for his entire back, he's probably looking at like a couple mil.
Yeah. I don't think he needs it though.
Well, I guess, but like
why get a tattoo you don't need for money you don't need?
Conor McGregor doesn't need the money, but everyone else in the UFC gets paid like shit.
Yeah.
And like especially those like ground-based athletes, all we see is their backs.
Yeah. I mean, would I get a tattoo of Amazon all over my back for a couple $1 million? Without a doubt.
Yeah, without question, dude.
I don't know. I just don't think they need it.
And then like...
Because like if you're not Conor McGregor, Amazon doesn't want their logo on you.
That's fair.
If you're some shitty guy that maybe wins 50% of his fights or less, they're not going to be like, yeah, we want to tattoo ourselves on that guy.
Well, it doesn't need to be Amazon. Amazon's just a company I picked off the top of my head. It could be like, I don't know, Circle K gas stations. Like Circle K doesn't need to be on a winner. They just need to remind you that they're there.
That's fair. I could get a white trash MMA guy.
Yeah, like, I don't know if, like Luke Combs, you know, the country singer, if he had a big album coming out and he like tattooed the entire back of that super white trash MMA guy
with his album,
yeah, people would flock to buy that album.
That's true. That would do good things for him.
I'm not even a fan of the guy. I would go out and stream the shit out of that album because that was funny as hell.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure somebody's thought of it.
When I'm in the MMA or the UFC, you best believe I'm selling my back.
I thought you wanted to do bare knuckle boxing.
That too.
Isn't that owned by the MMA now? Or UFC? Sorry.
I have no idea. No, WWE is owned by UFC. I think bare knuckle boxing is still standalone.
Okay. I see. All right, moving on. Michael B. Jordan.
Didn't he beat a woman? Or is that the other Creed guy?
I have no idea. I don't really know anything about him, except he's handsome.
Yeah. I don't really know anything about the dude. I might call him a skip, honestly.
Yeah, let's skip him. Chris Hemsworth. I'm saying high beers, high dates.
I would concur. I'd put him in the winter stack. We're running out of room in the winter stack.
Just move him to the side.
Yeah.
There's no extra dot, so we know. I don't know if I'd put him up there with Ryan Reynolds, but... whatever.
Well, like, it's just next in line in the stack, you know? Actually, I would put him higher than Ryan Reynolds. He did a documentary on sharks, and I just watched it. He was surfing and stuff. It was pretty cool.
Ryan Reynolds?
No, Chris Hemsworth. How many shark documentaries does Ryan Reynolds have under his belt?
He might have a couple. I don't know.
I find that doubtful.
I see. All right. Next, we got Drake. I'm saying no beers, no dates.
I would concur.
If I can go lower, I will.
Unfortunately for Drake, I believe all my sisters are over 18.
Yeah, he is kind of a pedophile, isn't he?
Yeah. Certified lover boy, certified pedophile.
I see. Chris Rock.
High beers, mid dates.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
Right up in here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I like Chris Rock. I think he's funny.
Yeah, seems like a decent dude. Got slapped by Will Smith.
He was the voice of Marty from Madagascar.
He was the voice of Chris on Everybody Hates Chris.
He was.
Mm. All right. Next we got Harry Styles. I don't want beers or dates with him.
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't dislike him, but I'm not a fan.
I'd put him right next to Drake.
Yeah. Nah, I'd put him higher up than Drake because
higher on the which one?
Both. I'd put him like here personally because not a fan of Drake. He's a pedophile and generally just not great. I don't think Harry Styles is necessarily a bad person. I just don't have interest in getting beers with him or having him date my sisters. Next we got Kendrick Lamar. I'm gonna let you take this one. I'm not big on the rap game. I like his music.
Yeah. I don't know anything about his personal life. I know he takes super long between dropping albums and it's inconvenient.
Like that guy you like.
Chief Keef? Well, he usually doesn't. It was just a one-time thing, and it was super
It
frustrating.
was just a one-time 5-year thing.
It was 2 years. Calm
Oh.
down. But like he's
My
usually just shitting him out left and right, and like I wouldn't have minded if it was just a banger album, but it really wasn't even that good. Anyways,
Yeah, that's tough.
I'd get a beer with Kendrick. I feel like I might get a little bit intense really fast,
Sure.
but I'd get a beer with the guy for sure.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
There are definitely worse dudes. I'd put him.
Mid to high beers, mid dates.
Yeah, I would say somewhere between PewDiePie and Ronaldo, like right around here.
Sure. All right. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
I'd say high beers, high dates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's up there.
Throw him in the winter stack.
True.
Seems like a pretty cool guy. However, circling back to Chris Hemsworth, Dwayne Johnson has 0 shark documentaries.
That's tough.
It really is. I think we should put Chris Hemsworth like a couple notches up just for that.
You know who recently did Shark Week?
Who's that?
Was John Cena.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I'd throw him up there. He's not on our list.
Is he not on the list?
I
Oh,
don't
John
think so.
Cena.
You can throw him on there.
Yeah. He's retiring from WWE.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought he retired from WWE like 20 years ago.
No. He's still been going strong.
Good for him.
Yeah.
All right. Bruno Mars.
I don't know anything about the guy besides he's handsome and talented.
Yeah. I'd say dates, no beers, honestly.
Really? I'd get a beer with the guy, I think.
I just don't think he and I would have anything in common.
That's fair. I guess he's very Hawaiian. He's had a bunch of money.
Mm-hmm.
He did a song about smoking out windows. We have that in common, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Have you released that yet?
What?
Your song about smoking out windows?
No. Bruno Mars did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you have that in common.
Oh no, I have also smoked out of windows.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Usually my car window.
Okay. All right, next, Bill Burr.
Who the fuck is that?
One of Saul Goodman's guys from
He's that really, really
the
blue collar
redhead
guy.
Yeah, it's like real aggressive when he talks about things.
Yeah. He's got the Philly sketch where he's like, I would kill everybody in Philly if I could, and they're just loving it.
I don't know that sketch, but yeah, probably. This guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
When we get done here, you got to look up his thing about just talking about like mass murdering his audience in Philly. It's super weird, but they're loving it.
Okay. I'd say beers, no dates.
I would concur.
Mid beers, no dates. For me.
I would say mid beers, but not in like the loser stack.
Yeah.
Because like
Middle of the road.
I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he would be super abrasive.
Yeah.
Calling him right around here-ish.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
It's just now occurring to me that only like 3 people will watch this video, and even if they do, they will not see or be able to read this little sign. So people are just going to hear us be like, this guy? Here. This guy? I'll put him here.
That's fine.
But just trust us. It's super accurate, entertaining, and if we could do better, we would, but we can't. So
someday we'll get a third phone and have it directly on the paper.
Yeah, fucking deal with it for now.
All right. After Bill Burr, we got Ed Sheeran.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, I think I'd go high dates, mid to low beers, personally.
Throwing him up here ish.
Sure.
I can.
Is that
I
right?
can. Yeah. Would date, grab beer, no beer. So like right around here
Yeah. Maybe a little higher.
on the beer spectrum. Right
yeah.
here.
Yeah. I wouldn't say no beers, but not one of my top picks.
I like Ed Sheeran. I would get a beer with Ed Sheeran. I think he'd be. He has bad tattoos. We had to have a long conversation about that, but
Yeah. Seems like a nice guy.
yeah, man.
All right, The Weeknd.
I'm gonna say. I would actually go so far as say take everyone here and kick them over on the date spectrum. Put The Weeknd in his own separate category.
I don't think I would get beers with him, though.
You want to get a beer with The Weeknd?
No, his halftime show sucked.
I can see him being pretty pretentious.
Yeah.
But specifically, I want him to be like his own separate category of not dating. Right around the Drake-ish area.
I'd put him higher than Drake on the beers, but same level with the dates, personally.
So like you thinking right around here, slightly above
Yeah.
Drake on the no date spectrum?
Yeah, I think Drake should be our we don't like this guy standard.
The control. He's
Yeah.
the anti Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or Chris Hemsworth, depending on who you are.
All right. After the weekend, we got Ricky Gervais.
British comedian, redhead. Yeah.
I don't know if he's a redhead, but yeah, British comedian. The original Office.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say high beers, no dates. Loser stack.
Why no dates? I wouldn't mind him. I wouldn't mind him with the dates.
He seems like he'd get really old to be around.
Yeah. But he's just dating your sister. He's not like...
That's true.
You guys don't have to go out every weekend.
That's true. Yeah, I guess mid dates, high beers.
I think I can imagine him treating your sister right.
Maybe.
Calling him... Where are we at? High beers, mid dates?
For me, yeah.
Who's BB? Bad Bunny? We'll put him right over Bad Bunny.
Okay.
Ricky Gervais. I like his comedy, though.
Yeah, he's really funny. All right, next we got Novak Djokovic. He's a basketball player. I don't know anything about him. We want to skip that?
I'm going to say... I don't want to put him low, but like I've never seen the guy express a single emotion or anything like that. Like, have you seen the video of the dude?
Is he the one that keeps winning MVP?
Yeah, and like they're like, "How's it feel?" And he's like, "Very good. I must go home now. I have garden to tend."
Yeah, I do fuck with that. Maybe I'd go mid dates, no beers.
I'm not sure. I'd want to get a beer. No. I saw his silver medal celebration from the Olympics. He was going hard. I think he just doesn't like.
Did they win silver this year?
Yeah,
They
because of him.
They didn't win? What happened?
No, he's Serbian.
Oh, okay.
He's from Serbia.
That's right.
You know, we cleaned up. We fucked shit up.
Okay.
But Serbia got silver because he was so fucking good.
That checks out. Where are we putting him?
I might put the guy dead center because
Okay.
I can really see him going either way.
Sure. I got to take a pee break. So,
Okie
we'll
dokie.
be back. All right, we're back.
Yep, we just did Nikolai Joker.
Justin Trudeau.
The Canadian Prime Minister?
Yep. I'm going low, not quite Drake low, but low. 10 years ago, I would have said something different, but like he's like a full-blown communist these days.
I concur. Not a fan. Not a fan.
Tom Brady.
High medium. I put him. Who's BP? Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
I put him Brad Pitt status.
I'd agree with that. I don't want him dating my sister, but
She could do way worse.
true.
Case in point. Drake.
True.
Tom Brady. And you know what? He handled the roast of Tom Brady really, really well, I think.
It's true.
Which is, you couldn't go up there and dog on me for that long without, like, me getting a little poopy.
I suppose. Did we do Obama?
No, not yet.
I must have skipped him then. Whoops. Well, we're hitting him again, so it's fine.
Okay. Barry?
Well, we're not to him yet.
Okay.
Who would we just do? Trudeau? Or Brady?
Yeah, Brady.
Emmanuel Macron.
I don't fucking know who that is.
He is at least he was, I think he's still the president, prime minister, whatever, of France.
Is he the guy who swam in the Thames, or not the Thames, the French River?
No idea.
I don't know.
I like him though. He seems like a pretty sensical guy.
Is he the guy who approved Gojira playing the Olympic openers?
The what?
The Olympic opening ceremony?
I doubt it. I would assume that's the Olympic Committee.
Stupid. Never mind. I don't know. I'm going to take your word for it.
I'd say I'd put him right up here with those guys.
Bad Bunny, whoever RG is.
Yeah.
EM?
Who is RG? Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais, yep.
All right. Next we got Robert Downey Jr. High beers for sure. Dude was a staple of my childhood with Iron Man. Tropic Thunder was funny.
Tropic Thunder was a work of art.
Yeah.
Still holding out for Tropic Thunder 2.
I think you're going to be holding out for a long time.
I have faith, man. I have faith.
Society would have to take a big swing in the backwards direction for that to be okay again. Not that I'd be upset about that, but I don't think it'll happen.
I think that'd be a great like, we're back. Tropic Thunder 2.
I suppose. All right, where are we putting them? I'd say high beers for sure. I think mid dates.
I don't know anything about the guy's personal life. I know he was like a raging drug addict. Now he's a vegan. I know he can't.
He's a vegan?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that always is stuck.
That, and then he got killed off in Marvel and came right back. And I don't know. I'm not the biggest Marvel guy, but what the fuck?
Marvel's just swinging and missing constantly now.
I see.
Did you see the new Deadpool?
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
It was decent. I don't think it was on par with the other two,
No.
but it was good.
Like,
I think it's the best thing Marvel's done in a long time.
the plot wasn't any good at all, but the movie was hilarious. I loved every second of it.
Yeah, it was fun.
I will put him like up here with Ronaldo.
Sure. I feel like the Deadpool Wolverine movie seemed like a giant side quest that you would usually see for like 10 minutes in a movie.
Yeah.
To me, at least. I don't think it was bad. It was really funny, but the plot could have been better.
No, the plot was horrible, but the movie was hilarious. I was laughing my ass off.
Yeah. All right, next we got Hassan Minaj. I don't know who that is.
Sounds like a terrorist.
Yeah.
Is
it's
he the
number
fucking
45
WikiLeaks guy? No, that's Julian Assange. Never
Yeah.
mind.
He's number 45, and Donald Trump's not on here, so let's throw Donald Trump on here.
Yep. For me, Donnie T. Not quite in this file, because I feel like you could do worse, but like damn near.
I don't think I'd put him anywhere but low on the dates. Honestly, I think he's in the top left category for me.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't want him anywhere near my sisters, but I would grab a beer with him. Again, I think that the cultural disconnect would be there, but I think it'd be interesting. Did you see his interview with Theo Von?
No, I didn't know that existed.
Yeah.
I will be watching that as soon as we get out of here.
It was interesting. Yeah, he was on Theo Von's podcast, as was Bernie Sanders.
I would...
Not on the same episode.
What the fuck?
Just to be clear. Yeah, I don't know how that all happened.
Theo's doing it right, man. Power to him.
Yeah.
Which pisses me off, because he's got the most formulaic comedy I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Yeah. Take a guy and something stupid and connect them.
We had this kid, man. We used to have to walk to school, right? We had this kid. His name was Quintopolis, right? We all called him Topples because he didn't have no arms, no legs. So what we would do, right? We had to walk downhill. We throw him in this little skateboard, right? And we would just roll him down the hill. And he would just go the entire way down. And there you go.
Yeah, I like his comedy. I don't think
funny.
It's bad. His delivery is good, but it is very predictable.
Yeah.
All right. After 45, we got Lionel Messi.
I don't know shit about him.
I don't either. Let's swap him with Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis, high beer, the highest of beers, and medium on dates.
I go a little past medium because he'd be real fun to have around.
That's true.
But if we can create a higher level of get beer with, I would put him up there.
Yeah, we really should have made like a special tier.
Yeah,
on both ends of the spectrum.
It's true. Next time. We'll probably never do this again, but next time.
You want to say Shane Gillis right here?
Put him above those guys. Like make an entirely separate dot. There you go. Cool.
Yeah.
We skipped Messi. Post Malone. I think I'd put him high on both.
Yeah, I think he goes.
I think he's a really good guy.
Stack, yeah.
Might be on drugs, but that's all right.
Have you ever heard that like when he gets a Airbnb or whatever, he'll like go through and like shake everybody's hand, give him autograph, like the entire neighborhood?
I did not, but that's really cool.
Yeah, like give him autographs, take pictures, stuff like that.
Hell yeah. All right. Next is Jason Momoa, who we have already done.
Yep.
Who should we swap him with? Joe Biden.
Drake.
Yeah. 15 years ago, I would have wanted to get a beer with Joe Biden, but now it's...
Yeah.
I was there when they invented beer. I was actually my hairy legs.
I think it might be fun to like have a beer with him just to see like the most outlandish thing you could convince him is true.
That's true.
Like, give me 45 minutes. This dude's going to believe that like Mr. President, France just declared war on us. We got to act now. Nuke them. Nuke the entire country. They need to know you can't fuck with the United States.
Somebody get me in touch with Corn Pop.
Nuke France, sir. This needs to happen.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy. Next, we got Barack Obama.
I want to say high beers, high dates, but the problem being is that that would require him and Michelle to break up, and I think they have a really nice thing.
Well, I think all of these are assuming that the people are not married.
Okay.
Same track record, currently single.
Okay.
I'd say high beers, high dates.
I'd throw him in the winter stack.
Yeah, Sam.
Politics aside, he seems like a pretty cool dude.
Yeah. Number 50. A guy named Tyler Blevins, also known as Ninja. I don't know who that is.
All right, well, let's think of somebody else then.
Who we want to swap him with?
No. We could do Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, let's do Ben Shapiro. What do you think?
Well, first of all, the lowest of beers. The lowest of beers.
Really?
Yeah, he seems super insufferable. Well, I guess not like the lowest of beers, but he's not. He doesn't break the line on the beers have.
No, I agree with that. But if I got drunk enough with Ben Shapiro, I feel like I could be really mean to him. He would probably still destroy me, debate-wise, but I'd be too drunk to know it. So it might be fun. So I'd say mid-low beers, pretty much no dates. Right above whoever W is.
Who the fuck is W?
I don't know.
Ooh, Weekend.
Okay, not George Bush. W. Bush, to be clear. And we skipped the first Obama, so we should sub somebody else in. Chesty Puller.
High beers, high dates.
I'd let him date me.
Yeah.
High beers, high dates.
High beers, high dates. Okay, you know what? Willie Nelson.
Are we talking Willie Nelson now or Willie Nelson in the 80s?
We'll say prime Willie Nelson.
I'd say high beers, high dates.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't he have a track record of cheating on women a bunch?
Yeah, but he was nice to them
Okay.
afterwards. He didn't defame them. He was like, yep, I'm a piece of shit. They're nice girls.
Okay, well, you know what? That's not I guess, the best way you can go about that, I suppose.
I'd put him in my winners category, but right next to these guys. Not quite
Okay.
a Ryan Reynolds or a Chris Hemsworth. You?
I would say high beers, but for me, I would put him in the right around here or down.
Okay. We can compromise and go here.
Yeah.
But if prime Willie Nelson showed up to my Thanksgiving,
Oh,
I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
I'm fangirling. All right, that is probably 50,
Yeah.
at least around it.
Anybody else you want to throw in there just for funsies?
I don't think so. You?
Let's say Owl from Winnie the Pooh.
Who?
Owl from Winnie the Pooh.
The Owl?
Yeah.
I haven't watched Winnie the Pooh since I was, 7.
Oh, well.
So I got nothing on that.
I'm going to say high beers, high dates. Anyways.
Okay.
That's all we
I
got.
know he's smart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's some pretty sound advice.
True. All right.
Yeah, man. That's all I got.
2 hours till the Bears game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You got anything else you want to talk about?
No, man, that's kind of this was kind of my thing. That's all I got. Yeah.
Cool.
You gotta tune in to these next couple episodes because we're gonna play a game that John's history teacher sent him.
I don't know when we're going to do that.
It's gonna be.
It would be tough because it's like a 15-person game.
Okay, well, that's gonna be a hindrance. Hey, if you're listening to this episode and you want it to be a co-star, give us a call. Bring your own microphone and headset.
Let us know. We can zoom you in probably.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. That might be a down the road thing. But I would like to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's coming, though. It's going to happen.
Coming. It is coming. What else? I feel like I had things I wanted to talk about, and I cannot think of them now. Willie Nelson has a new album coming out.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah.
Man, he is just putting them out, huh?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Probably the most prolific 90-plus-year-old musician.
Yeah, probably ever.
I don't know that, but I'd assume. All right.
Is he over 90 now?
Yeah, he's 91.
Oh, my
He'll
goodness.
be 92 in April. All right, let's wrap this up.
All righty.
Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks, guys.